From New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show. Now, here's Wendy.
Giddy up! Come on, thank you for the love. Right back at you. Say hello to my co-host, my studio audience. Fabulous. Oh, boy. Fergie's here. Do you need to ask? Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Come on. So, I get to work this morning and I'm minding my own business. And I open my office door and there is a explosion of shoes from Fergie. Shoes and boots and all kind of stuff. You know, she does that too. Anyway, she's out here later. She's got her own shoe line. Yeah. And they go up to a size big. Thank you, Fergs. Tamar and Vince. Tamar and Vince. All right. It's reported that Tamar wants full custody of Logan, who is 4. Now, that's a major move. Because normally, well, I don't know what normal is anymore with anything, but normally, you know, when you get your divorce, sorry, my dress is bunching. I do sit-ups. I don't want any extra material blocking. So he's 4, she wants full custody. What does that say to you? This is gonna be a messy divorce. There's reportedly no prenup, but it's Tamar who wants the judge to deny Vince spousal support. I don't know what's going on. I told you, either that's my friend in my heart, but I mind my own business. Has she called the bureau?
We're like waiting by the phone for Tamar to call us.
Okay. Well, what went wrong? They say, reportedly, she became depressed after being fired from The Real. I can understand that. I thought that she was, shout out to the other girls, but I thought Tamar was the star of the show. Just saying, you know? And I like Adrian and Jeannie and, you know, the others, but I just thought she was the star of the show. So, and also, Vince was listed as one of the executive producers of the show. Now, I gotta tell you from personal experience, if my husband doesn't know who's whispering what around here, you know, in this building or in this industry, when I go home to go grocery shopping and, you know, collect the boy and make sure, you know, college applications are done, I would divorce also. Like, Vince, I don't know how you let that happen. So they lost that income plus the deception of it all. You know, one day she's on The Real, next day she's fired. Also, the word is that Vince is having money problems of his own. Well, money always plays a role. Reportedly, he owes $3.4 million to Sony. The problem is that even if you divorce him, you're still a part of, I would imagine, paying back the debt. It's hard working with your man, though, I can tell you. It's real close, and it's, you know, like your best secret keeper on one hand. On the other hand, when it goes down, it goes down. In the meantime, they say that Tamar secured an apartment of her own for $15,000 a month about 3 months ago. Oh, well, the Bachelorette has moved on. And I like Vince, so I'm not gonna talk bad about him, but I'm on Tamar's side no matter what. But hours after this news broke about their divorce, a trailer for their reality show. You all are gonna stop playing with us. Dropped, and we have it. Take a look.
What am I supposed to do? Let me manage myself. Don't worry about it.
I'm not doing this. I think Tamar is going through a midlife crisis.
It's gotta be tough being the husband and the manager.
I want to be my own CEO over my life.
If it's not broke, don't fix it.
Who's it not broke for?
Broke for you. So fix it. You're hard to manage.
Who say that to their damn wife?
I think you should get another manager before you want to get another husband.
I don't want to end up like my parents.
I'm not willing to live like how I've been living.
So, the best I can tell you is that the answering machine is on, and there are people monitoring the Bureau phone calls 24 hours a day, just in case. And Tamar and Vince premieres November 9th at 9 o'clock on WE TV. I was eating my dinner last night watching The Real Housewives of New Jersey. But I was in, like in and out of the room. I don't eyeball it like that, busy at night, work tomorrow, So Joe is in prison, and Teresa, as you know, is left to raise the 4 kids by herself. Oh, how adorable. Oh, lucky Teresa. Anyway, so Melissa Gorga, the sister-in-law, gave parenting advice last night. I was throwing socks at the TV. I couldn't wait to get here and talk to you about this. Take a look at how this went down.
You're too nice to them because you never want them to be mad at you. You still have to put your foot down with them a little bit.
That was really ballsy of her to say that. I would never tell anybody how to be with their children, and I'm really pissed.
You have to be a little bit more strict with them.
She has my brother to be her co-parent with her children. I'm doing this all on my own, so give me a break.
Okay. First of all, as I'm watching, Teresa, you know what? I do like the caramelization of your situation. At first I said, I wanted you to go back to being, a full blackhead, and that would have separated you from the pack, because now everybody on the show, you, Dolores, Melissa, you all have the same hair, except for Piggly Wiggly over there in the corner. But it's all the same color hair. Like somebody needs to break out of the box and either go black or go red or something. Anyway, back to the situation at hand. I would be pissed even if my mother or my sister criticized my parenting. Like, those days are over. I think maybe in the olden days, when life was easier for us women, we're not working 25 hours a day and changing tires on the freeway if we get a flat. Now, you know what I'm saying. Gathering the garbage can and bringing it back inside. Oh, I'm sorry. Welcome to Huntersville. I hate the garbage can out at the mailbox. It pisses me off. Like, if I get home and see it, Kevin would do it. I don't have the patience to wait. So I'm dragging it in. Okay. Anyway, look, Melissa, here's what I think. As opposed to criticizing Teresa, trying to raise these 4 kids, by herself because of a problem that she and Joe created themselves. Melissa, you should step up and help her in an aunt way. I didn't grow up with blood aunts. So, I grew up with those fake aunts, people you call aunt, but they're not really your aunt. My mother had one sister, Aunt Joan, after my middle name. Yeah, Joan is it, and Joan Rivers, we talked about this yesterday. Anyway, what I would do if I was Melissa is tell your husband, Melissa, Joe Gorga, you watch our 3 kids today, and I am taking Teresa's girls out for lunch. And that way, Teresa has a day off of, being a mom or whatever. Joe, you spend time with your own kids. And Melissa, you treat the girls like that cool aunt that everybody wants. And I don't mean permissive, just, like Gia is 16 and the others are whatever they are. And don't take them bowling, too much noise. There's no conversation. No, people always choose like the wrong thing, even for dates. Like a lot of people date wrong. You don't go to a date, with a guy that you've only known for a week to the movies. Nope. You want to go someplace where you sit and there's not a lot of loud noise and you can have conversation. See, conversation is the key. Roller skating, too loud. Bowling, annoying. The movies, nope. That dark room with the bed bugs, nope. But take the girls, as a matter of fact, take them to a civilized lunch, someplace with, tablecloths and cloth napkins. And then you pick their minds. And you straighten them out. Aunts, the sister of, those are the only aunts that are allowed to straighten kids out, in my mind. Not the rest, but yeah, straighten them out. Melissa? Okay. So, Neo and his wife, Crystal, announced that they're expecting their second child. Well, but there are a lot of people hating on the situation because Neo has 2 kids with his ex-fiancée. They never made it to the altar. Moinetta. So after Moinetta and Neo had their 2 kids, they decided, okay, we're still in love, but we don't want any more kids. So let's agree for, a hysterectomy, a tube-tied situation. You get yours and I'll get mine. So she's like, okay. She goes to get hers first. And when she recovers, he says, nope, I'm not doing it. How deceptive. And now he's having his 4th child with his new wife. People are upset. Listen, people, don't be upset for Moinetta, because at the end of the day, they're in school, right? Okay, kids aren't all they're cracked up to be. Like, can we talk? My mentality about them in the last 5 years has really changed, because I have a couple of girlfriends who say that they don't want to have kids. They say that. I don't know whether they mean that in their heart, but I would secretly judging. Like, what? What the hell cat are you? Ew. But now, with all this mess going on out here in the streets, and kids just, kids aren't for everybody. So I've graduated to the other side. Moinetta, you got 2 kids by a very wealthy man. He will be making money forever. You know why? Because even if his legs go bad and he can't dance, and by the way, he's a very good dancer, that Neo can write a song to be #1 on the top of the charts in 30 seconds. So he will always be paid. And because of that, you'll always be taken care of in a certain kind of way. If you're only going to have 2 children in your life, why not have them with a wealthy man named Neo? Anyway, look, Moinetta isn't bothered. The haters are hating, though, on Neo for being deceptive, but Moinetta says, so glad I don't have to hold this secret from my M's. Both kids are named M. And then the one with the blown out light, that's the new one. Or the third from the ex. So she was nice enough to include that baby as well. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. She also says congratulations to Neo and Crystal. Babies are such a blessing. Good for you, Moinetta. She's not bothered, so why should anybody else be? Oh my God, this is exactly what I told you. Please. Didn't I tell you that when OJ gets out of jail, he's gonna get into trouble? It'd just be a matter of time. Remember he did that sing-along song where, you know, oh, I just wanna spend time with my kids. I've seen one picture of him with Sydney. Ornell, because she's convenient. She lives in Vegas.
Yep.
And that's where he lives. The other ones live, you know, wherever else. You know, but here's who he's spending his time with. Show it. I'm gonna tell you, everybody, it's just a matter of time. So OJ is minding his own business, and he gets a phone call from Wanye Morris from Boys to Men. I know. I had no idea. Wanye, I didn't know you knew, So Wanye's out in Vegas because Boys to Men is doing a residency. Wanye calls OJ up and says, come on over. Wanye has some sort of lady friend who was at the house, and she's got a laser removal company. And so that's why all the models were there. See, Wanye, you're no good. Because if you really wanted to see OJ, you wouldn't set him up. You know OJ loves a well-built white girl. Why would you do this? Why? Oh, the models are running around the house in their bikinis. They posted a video on Instagram. Take a look at this.
OJ, hands on the hips. Please, on their hips.
No, their hips.
Their hips. Yes, there you go. Yes.
Teaching hot grandpa how to do a selfie. Don't you think it's just a matter of time before he gets himself in trouble again? And don't you feel that he's falling for the sham-a-lam with people around him? OJ, I know you did your time for stealing your memorabilia, but you also needed to have done time for, But good for you, the glove didn't fit, so, you know, there was no acquit. Here we go. All right, that sound means it's time for Wendy's Tropical Punch giveaway. Come on over. It's, ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Barbados Billy. Hi, Barbados Billy. Okay, so let's get today's caller on the line.
Hello?
Judy from Georgia, is this you? How you doing?
Oh my God, Wendy!
Yes! And Barbados Billy. Okay.
I'm shocked.
Thank you. Well, Judy, here's the deal, because you entered at Facebook, so smart you, and now you're today's contestant on Wendy's Tropical Punch giveaway. Have you been watching our show every day?
Every day.
All right. I need you to find out what you're playing for, so pick a number between 1 and 20.
I want number 4.
What, you have 4 kids?
No, they have a birthday in common.
Okay, all right, well, Barbados Billy is going to punch the coconut.
Okay.
Drum roll, please.
Okay.
Thanks to our friends at Barbados Tourism Marketing Inc., we're flying you and a guest on JetBlue Airways to Barbados for a 6-day, 5-night stay at the Club Barbados. This all-inclusive resort and spa is located on Barbados' prized west coast with waterfront views of the Caribbean Sea. As an adults-only resort with 3 freshwater swimming pools, 2 restaurants, and 4 bars, and the many adventurous water sports, you're sure to have a fabulous vacation. Plus, for the adventure of a lifetime, you'll get to explore the underwater world during a VIP dive with Atlantis Submarines Barbados.
All right, Judy.
Yes.
But if you don't answer correctly, then you're going to stay right there in Georgia, okay?
No. Gotta go to Barbados.
Okay, this is very random. So
Okay.
Yesterday during Hot Topics, I told you guys that I only have 2 celebrities in my phone, in my save. Who are they? 15 seconds and go.
Naomi Campbell and Andre Leon Talley.
Yes! Judy, enjoy your trip. And now if you want to play Wendy's Tropical Punch giveaway, go to my Facebook page like Judy and make sure that you watch our show every day because every idiotic thing counts, all right? And we might be calling you next. In the meantime, we've got more great show. Up next, the one and only Fergie is here.